Dragon Ball Super Broly is a triumphant declaration that Dragon Ball is back. This film is like the finale, or like the fucking peak of the Dragon Ball Renaissance. A renaissance that began all the way back in 2011 with the surprise hit Battle of Gods, a celebration of the Dragon Ball universe, while also introducing enough new concepts like the Gods of Destruction and multiple universes to act as a jumping off point for the new era of the franchise, which led to Resurrection of F, which was kinda shit. But then we got Dragon Ball Super, which was also kinda shit. At least for the first 60 episodes or so. These are just recapping the two movies and a pretty underwhelming tournament arc. But it was pretty cool, I guess. But yo, eventually it improves with the Goku Black arc, where a Supreme Kai from another universe fucking clones himself with the Dragon Balls and steals the body of Goku from the past and then fucking tries to take over Future Trunks' timeline and shit, and it's fucking wacky. We also meet Lord Senno, the god of all 10 universes here, and then in the next arc he sets up a battle royale with 10 universes called the Tournament of Power, where Goku and Jiren, the strongest piece of cardboard in the history of Dragon Ball, fight for an epic battle royale. Although it drags on a bit, it's 60 episodes of just this one long fight. One thing that shines true in the Tournament of Power is the animation, with some crazy hype moments of Sakuga, especially the final fight where Goku and Frieza team up to take down Jiren. Man, the raw fucking adrenaline emitting from this scene is what Dragon Ball is all about. This shit got me totally back in on the whole franchise. Speaking of badass animation, Dragon Ball Super Broly has some of the most exhilarating fight scenes in the entire series. This is mostly from the just absurdly amazing animation. For this film, Toei brought on the talents of Nohiro Shintani, and the fucking Mad Lad totally redefined the art style of Dragon Ball Super for this movie. He heavily simplified the look of the characters, bringing them closer to their classic Dragon Ball Z looks, allowing for easy exaggerations of the forms and more freedom for the animators. With crazy dynamic camera movement, including this one section where you follow Broly's point of view while he's fighting Goku, you get this new sense of scale to the series. With a strong sense of flow and heavy smearing, the animation in this film is hyper stylish. Just going through the shit frame by frame is crazy rewarding. There's so much shit crammed into these action scenes, it's even overwhelming at times. I'd say this is animation finally worthy of the incredible artwork of Akira Toriyama. This film actually starts with a 20-minute flashback to the final days of Planet Vegeta. We get a pseudo redo of episode of Bardock, just way shorter and also way worse. Toriyama changed the edgy guy who doesn't give a fuck about Goku because he's a weak little baby into a little bland-ass, basic bitch tough guy character. Also, his defining scene of facing Frieza and his soldiers to save Planet Vegeta in its final moments is incredibly underwhelming in this retelling. Episode of Bardock basically is replaced by a worse version of Superman's backstory. Oh, but we do get to see fucking mini Reddits, so that's something. Also, we get to see Broly, as a baby, cast out by King Vegeta because he's jealous that he's stronger than his son, Cook Cheetah. Then Broly's father chases after him. They end up stranded on planet Fampa until the real movie starts. Overall, it feels pretty cut down, which I assume is because I remember hearing that Toriyama wrote a 3-hour script for this thing originally. This flashback kind of gives an idea that Vegeta, Goku, and Broly, the 3 remaining Saiyans, were destined to meet and have this grand battle we see in this movie. Dragon Ball Super Broly is a Broly film in the same way Infinity War is a Thanos movie. Transformed from a pile of screaming muscle in his previous appearances, this new canonized Broly is a sympathetic prisoner of his own overflowing power. Being stranded on planet Fampa essentially since birth, Broly is an oblivious Tarzan-type character. He has but one companion besides Paragus, this big green alien dog thing. Then Paragus saps off its ear and chases it away, so Broly will focus on training, and he still wears the pelt around his waist all these years later. Broly is essentially used by his father since birth to exact revenge on the Saiyans that exiled him, and later manipulated by Frieza to take out Goku and Vegeta. When Frieza sees Broly getting his ass whooped, he fucking blasts Paragus in an attempt to enrage Broly into becoming a Super Saiyan, just like Goku back on planet Namek. This proves successful, but then, with his new overwhelming power, Broly is blinded by his Saiyan bloodlust and just fucks shit up. With even Super Saiyan Blue proves no match, Goku's like, fuck this shit, so he fucking grabs Vegeta and instant transmissions right out of there. Then Frieza's stuck with Broly and he's like, bruh. Piccolo walks Goku and Vegeta through the fusion dance, probably the funniest scene of the film, which also has some amazingly expressive animation showing just how much this new art style adds to more than just the action scenes. And then we get it, the canonization of fucking Gogeta. He teleports back and the action gets turned up to 11. Gogeta turns blue, he and Broly fight, their power is so fucking immense they literally shatter reality and enter another dimension. This part is a bit underwhelming though, because we switched to PS2 3D animation for 2 minutes. It's especially unfortunate because we get Broly's transformation into Berserk form here, and it's pretty underwhelming. Anyway, Gogeta finally takes down Broly with some sick body blows. We get very little of other Sea Fighters in this movie, besides Goku and Vegeta. Beerus babysits, Bula, Whis kinda holds off Broly for a minute, Gohan gets cucked out of the plot again. Bulma gets a lot of screen time, and she's cute as hell in this new art style. Speaking of waifus, we get 2 great new characters in this film, Chelai and Lemo, 2 low-level members of the Frieza Force who discover Broly, bring him to Frieza. But then later, they bond, learning Broly's tragic backstory, and ultimately, they are the ones who save him from being completely obliterated by Gogeta's Super Kamehameha. Toriyama making shit canon with Broly and Gogeta. This film is just pure fanservice. And I mean that in more ways than one, you know what I'm saying, folks?